So I work in two industries that make living in the gap very easy. And that is because it's so easy in both real estate and music to compare yourself to other people, to compare your successes to other people, to compare your failures to other people. And that's when you start to live kind of in an external place. You're living outside yourself. Anytime you're in that space, you're living in, I obviously am reading this book by Dan Sullivan, but you're living in the gap. I'm looking down at it. You're living in the gap because you can't, those are moving targets. These people, their lives, none of it is like yours. None of it will ever be like yours. And when you live like that, you spend your whole life chasing a white rabbit. Where instead, and this is something before I even read this book that I figured out, because I was like, the only way to measure goals and measure successes is to measure them against who you were yesterday, last week, last month, last year. And and in fact, especially in real estate and even in music, if you're pitching your music to people, or if you're looking for sync placements or labels or anything like that, it's the effort that you've made in that job on a weekly basis that evidences your ability to succeed. And that effort is unmatched by anyone else around you, meaning you can't compare that effort to anyone else but yourself. So growth for you is evident in what you have done today that's greater than you did yesterday, that was greater than what you did last week, that's greater than what you did last month. And that is when you start to live in the gains, because you start to mark the things that you've done, the steps that you take, the motion and movement you've made, and then you can see yourself start to thrive.